Are you a newly licensed agent looking to find the perfect home for your new business? Are you an experienced agent that needs a change in a brokerage that will help you to grow further? Have you heard or are researching EXP and Keller Williams, two of the top two brokerages around? If so, you must check out this video to find the ins and outs of both of them before you dive in. Hey guys, my name is Joe Skipper and I'm the owner of Skipper Realty Group, brokered by EXP Realty here in Oregon. And today we're going to discuss things you need to know prior to joining EXP or Keller Williams and the various options that they have that are similar and some that are different. And at the end of this video, I'll give you some big tips on making sure you choose the right place, no matter if it's these two brokerages or not. And before we get started, if you could like and subscribe to my page, that would be a huge help. My goal is to help agents, no matter what part of their career they're in, to be the best agents for themselves and their clients. I put out content regularly so that you can dominate in this business and provide the best value to your clients. So I'm just going to go over both of these brokerages in certain categories and show you side by side what they both offer in those categories. I'll cover commission splits, revenue shares, company structure, and the training. This should give you a good general idea of each brokerage so that you can make a good choice on what's best for you. Let's start with the commission splits. EXP offers an 80-20 commission split that's capped at $16,000 annually. This means you give them 20% of your commission each time you complete a sale until they have received $16K for the year. From then on out, you keep 100% of the commission that you take in minus a $250 transaction fee for the next 20 transactions and a $75 after that. So really it starts as a commission-based brokerage to a certain point, then a small fee-based brokerage after $16K. Now, one thing to note is that as a new agent or any agent that has had fewer than 3 transactions within the last year, you have to add an additional 20% to that so that you can be mentored by an experienced agent within the company. After the 3, you go back to the 80-20. With Keller Williams, they have a 70-30 commission split. They are capped at a certain level, but it's not standard. It's dependent on the office and the economic conditions and the operating expense of that particular office that you join. Now, I don't want to confuse the matter, but 6% of that 30% split goes in as a franchise fee to Keller Williams and is capped at $3,000. An example I saw online makes this easier to understand this. The cap in a particular office, say, is $18,000 a year. This would break down to $15,000 to the market center or office you work out of and $3,000 to Keller Williams. Now, let's move on to the revenue share for each. Now, EXP has been changing the game in the revenue share world and does something really unique that no other agency offers. Some people call it an MLM, and they aren't wrong, but I'll let you in on a little secret. Every agency and really every company is. Have you seen your emails lately? How many emails do you get daily from at least 10 real estate companies wanting you to join theirs? Why do they do this? Because it benefits them and the company to have you there. The difference with EXP is that they compensate the agent that recruits other agents rather than the owner of the brokerage, for example. So let's dive in, and because this can get confusing, I will give an overview so that you have a general idea, but it's not going to go into the nitty-gritty in this particular video. So there are 7 tiers in EXP, and the revenue share that you get as you recruit more and more agents changes as your direct recruited agents recruit others under them. But the tier 1 level recruiting of the agents you bring into EXP gives you 3.5% of each agent's first $80,000 in GCI. This equates to $2,800 per capping agent in your front line. Now, there's a chart on Google you can look at that shows this stuff and exactly how much you make as an agent. It's not a secret, and EXP wants agents to see it because to them, it motivates agents to recruit top producing agents. And agents with EXP are some of the most forthcoming agents with training, tips and tricks, and strategies to become top producers. Because as you can see in the revenue sharing, the more these agents do well, the more you do well as the sponsoring agent. Now, this money doesn't come out from the agent's pockets either. It comes from the $20K that EXP already takes from the commission split, so it isn't like an add-on or something for that agent. Keller Williams calls their program a profit share program. This works when you pay into the market center like we talked about earlier. Agents pay into the market center, and the market center then pays its operating expenses with that money. Now, what's left over is profit, and unlike with other companies, a portion of the profit is shared back with the associates who have helped their company grow by bringing on those productive agents. Currently, the profit share system with Keller Williams grows at 7 levels. When someone names their agent as a sponsor, they go into the first level. Each sponsor gets 50% of the profit attributed to the profitable activities conducted by the agent they brought on. They say that even as the profit level percentage decreases, they never fall below 5%, which is higher than the top tier of other wealth building systems in this industry. Now, EXP company structure is unique in that they consider themselves a cloud-based brokerage. This means that there are no brick and mortar buildings to maintain and pay for, and in turn, the company says that they put the money back into their training and the experience of their agents. Now, there are offices with EXP, and you can have an office of your own if you choose to. EXP just doesn't have large buildings to house hundreds of agents at a time. Now, they've created a workaround for that and created the EXP World, which is a one-of-a-kind online world for their agents. You can go into this world for training, to talk to your broker, contact staff, meetings with other agents, networking, and all sorts of things that you normally do in real life. It's just in the EXP World online. They are constantly updating the world to be more efficient and allow the agents to use their time to build their business and not drive back and forth to mandatory meetings and trainings in an office building. They see the future of our real estate world is technology, and they put a lot of money where their mouth is and put it into tech. Keller Williams follows the more traditional business structure with the brick and mortar office buildings and the broker-owned offices and brokerages. You will generally be required to go physically into the in-office and participate in what they have going like a normal brokerage does. They claim to have a real estate agent-centric brokerage, and they encourage agents to help each other succeed with programs like Red Day, Keller Williams Wellness Programs, Keller Williams Cares, and an Agent Leadership Council. They do have excellent training similar to EXP, and they have KW University and MAPS coaching that keeps agents trained in sales, customer service, and running a real estate business. Speaking of training, let's move on to that. EXP offers a ton of training for their agents overall. Due to the fact that it's an online brokerage, they allow their agents access to training throughout the entire world. They offer 60+ hours of live training each week within the EXP world. These trainings are put on by some of the top leading experts not only in EXP, but in the whole real estate industry. Top producing agents within EXP are encouraged to teach and are given incentives and stock options to provide valuable content to other agents. Besides the live training, they have hundreds and hundreds of hours of training that are available online that can be accessed whenever the agents need it. Now, because of the revenue share like we talked about earlier and the stock incentives that EXP offers to top producing agents to teach, EXP has some of the best collaborative trainings in the country and the world. As even the newest agent succeeds, everyone that's upline of them succeeds. So rarely are marketing tips or business tricks hoarded by agents. They want to share the information so that everyone makes money in the end. Keller Williams states that they invest in the evolution of an agent's real estate career with an entire ecosystem of education, training, coaching, mentorship, and professional development. They have over 1,200 hours of on-demand learning, over 68 unique courses available to their agents, and over 100 live training events worldwide. Now, some of the programs they offer are K-Score, which stands for Keller Successful Career Opportunities in Real Estate. It's an initiative that is a comprehensive way to get your real estate license and enroll in continued education. They have live events throughout the country that offer training and networking opportunities. They advertise coaching and podcasts that help their agents to continue their growth in the industry. And according to Training Magazine, they were the #2 training program in the world and #1 in real estate. So as you can see, these are two powerhouse brokerages. They both have some really big pros and some potentially really big cons to joining them. I wish I could tell you which one is best, and some YouTube videos will say which one is the best for sure, but I don't agree with knocking another brokerage for another. What I love in EXP may be something that you hate about it, and what turned me off with Keller Williams may be the big draw to you. I can say I love EXP for the technology that they offer, the unique online brokerage that most agencies don't have, with access to training and resources 24/7. Their revenue share program is huge and not only allows me to share in the profit of people I attract to the agency, but it encourages me to provide continued value to them so that we can all succeed. I personally didn't want a brick and mortar brokerage, and I didn't want to pay some owner money just because he or she started the brokerage a while back. I wanted to keep my money, and EXP seems to not only take a minimal amount, but it puts it back into their agents. But honestly, I think you need to think for yourself what company is right for you and your goals and how you learn. I have great friends that are part of Keller Williams and they love it. I have great friends that are part of EXP and they love it. And I have friends that love smaller brokerages or teams like that. This video was hopefully just a somewhat biased guide for you on these two companies to see if either one of them trigger any interest for you. I obviously know a ton about EXP, so if you want to know more about them, give me a call and we can chat about it personally. If you want to know more about Keller Williams, I would be more than happy to get you some contacts over there that can help you on that journey. Now, I hope whatever brokerage you choose, you dominate in this industry and you provide value to your clients and this business. We need more good agents. And if you have paid attention this long, if you could do me a huge favor and like and subscribe to my page, that would be a huge help to me. Thanks, guys.